A business does a lot, but in the end, really, it's the worker who generates the wealth. A business doesn't function if it doesn't have people on the ground doing the work. And so they should get a fair day's pay for their work, and they should be able to work in livable and fair conditions. You don't have to be a status holder, you don't have to be a PRP holder to be a member of the union. Anyone can join, basically. There is no minimum term of being a member. Your being part of the union will contribute to us having a more powerful voice. If you have to take your employer to court, you have access to £5,000 of support in court fees from the union. We can also support members in any workplace tribunal that they might be facing. If you've had a complaint about you at work, or you need to make a complaint about someone at work, a union representative can come with you to mediate between you and human resources of your individual organisation and to make sure that you feel heard. We're putting together a package of training for if anyone wants to become a union representative, which also is a great skill to have and teaches people how to better advocate for themselves and others in and out of the workplace. We're starting to put together regular social meetings, which are open to both members and non-members. You can come along to our meetings and you can meet people from different walks of life, share your feelings on working in the islands, on whatever difficulties you might be having. Another thing which this union is really interested in getting involved in is fringe issues to the worker, issues like rent and the housing prices that people are facing. If someone is having to spend a lot of money on their rent, that means that they might not feel willing to negotiate at work because they're worried if that might mean they lose their job. If someone's spending most of their salary on rent, that changes, how much they can spend on food, how they react to changes in the workplace, their general sense of security in life. We are hoping to be putting together soon a survey to look into the general kind of climate for workers and to really understand what issues they may be facing so that we can start to put together that collective view that we can take to employers and government. While we may not necessarily be able to change everything we want to, also being part of a collective who can share those concerns also has a really profound effect. It reduces stress. Having a space where people can talk and share feelings and get used to the idea that you are allowed to advocate for yourself. You are allowed to say yes, to say no, to negotiate is a really powerful thing. And you can get as involved or uninvolved in that as you want, but by being a member, you are contributing to making that possible.